Hi, I'm Nikki, the Obsessive Bookseller. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to this episode of Ebook Zero. Last week I introduced this new challenge that I'm running, where I'm trying to get through all of my ebooks on my Kindle. There aren't very many of them. There's like only 9 in my to-read section, and then a handful that I would like to buy once I get through more of what I actually own. The ultimate goal is to read through enough titles that I feel okay accepting more advanced copies, to get in the routine of reading ebooks so that when I do accept advanced copies, that I actually have time to finish them. So far, so good. I haven't managed to read every night, but I've read most of the nights. So last week I picked Tales of the Apt, Spoils of War. It's the first collection of short stories set before the events in the first book, but I kind of ran into a problem. So I had already started this book, and it was perfect for this challenge because in one sitting I can get through a single story. So that was very satisfying there. But he has these author notes at the end of each of the stories, and he kept giving indications of things that were happening in future books that I haven't read yet. I'm on book 4 of 10, and in his notes he's like, yeah, like if you've read like book 7, then you'll have a lot of context for why this thing is super important. And I'm like, oh shoot, so now when I read book 7, I'm gonna know to watch out for this thing, which I don't like. I don't like going into it knowing anything about the story. And he even gave one spoiler to a character arc. He gave a spoiler to the end of the series. Like, I don't want to know any of that. So I am setting that book aside until I've actually finished the series, and then I will go back and read the short stories because they are phenomenal. And I really love the act of reading everything while the characters and the events are still fresh in my mind, but I don't want to wreck the series for myself. So at 50% exactly, I set that one aside, and I picked up Alien Taste by Wen Spencer. It's a book off of my current Read Burn Hoard shelf, which is number 30, and it was an ebook I picked up on sale for that. It's book 1 of the Ukiah, Oregon series, and it's a not-so-typical urban fantasy. I've tried a lot of urban fantasies in my day, and a lot of them lately have been kind of sounding the same, so I've been looking for that hidden gem, and this might be it. The very first chapter had a ton of action, a lot of really cool indications of some magic going on, kind of an enigma of a character, and just cut through the crap and went straight to the point of the series. I loved that. And also, this is one of the few circumstances where the main character is a different gender than the writer, and the main character is male, and right there you avoid a bunch of the things that make urban fantasies kind of hard to read for some people. I think that's why the Ilona Andrews series is so successful, because you've got a nice balance of both worlds in there. But yeah, Wen Spencer is a master at kind of hodgepodging genres together. I've read the first couple books in her Tinker series, and it very much feels like an urban fantasy, but it's got high fantasy elements and a very heavy sci-fi twist. Now, even though this one has alien in the title, I am not certain it means alien as far as like extraterrestrial. That is yet to be seen. It would be really cool if there was a sci-fi component to this one, but it could just mean like alien as in foreign, something I've never seen before kind of thing. I'm not sure yet, which I love. I can't wait to read further and see what that means. I'm about 4 chapters in. It's going strong. There's a couple of really weird things going on, but overall very successful. So hopefully my next update will show me having finished that one, and I can see if the series is worth continuing. I probably won't buy the next book in the series and continue that on with ebook 0. I want to finish the books that I actually have in my library currently, but what I will do is I will bookmark it in my to buy section so that when I get down to nothing, then I can like look and see whether or not I want to do an arc or whether or not I want to continue a series I've already started. So many decisions, but that's tomorrow Nikki's problem. Right now we're reading Alien Taste, and it's going great. Thank you for joining me on this update. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to catch you on the next one.